Hi there guys, I'm Lawrence Bobby, Mark Hyder, My Little Midi, Season 8, Episode 17, The Ending Friend. Let's get the episode started.
Alright, I'm ahead of you.
Oh, Rarity! Just the pony I'm looking for.
Chip!
Come to Twilight's class with me, it won't take long.
I got an itch.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I have to meet Rainbow Dash for our day of fun together.
Chip!
Twilight wants to use you as an example.
Chip!
Your example is here. Oh,
Chip!
I thought I was the example. You
Chip!
both are. Because together you perfectly demonstrate my lesson on compromise and friendship. Rainbow Dash and Rarity have very different interests that keep them busy.
Just like
But being
Jack
friends
and
is so
Rarity?
important to them, they always manage to make time for each other. Our day of fun was hard to plan. What with Rainbow Dash's extremely time-consuming and erratically scheduled wonderful.
Quite a nice skirt though.
Rarity's weird
Rarity, I guess, a bit
She
Tudor.
her winter collection, and it's
Yeah.
not even
Are you playing tennis?
We just had a horse swarming. What is that
and
thing?
that's what counts. C-class?
All we need are the
These
strawberries and
ponies are
cream.
models of true
But
friendship
we just
in
had a
action.
winter episode. So how is
Thanks
she working
for
on her
stopping
winter
by.
design?
The
Enjoy
butts,
your
look at
day
the
of fun.
butts.
Oh!
What amazing stuff are you gonna do together?
Kiss!
Shopping.
Fall back!
Oh, come on!
Chip!
I said shopping!
come on!
Perfect! We'll go shopping first. But I brought stuff for Buckball. Are we supposed to be learning
Buckball.
something here? Because this doesn't sound like compromising at all.
Yeah, let's not have another
You
non-compete
guys
clause,
have
please.
nothing in common. How can you be friends?
Because they are friends.
Differences attract. Or opposites attract, my bad.
My little pony, my little pony.
Alright, this is interesting. Have we ever had a Rarity and Rainbow Dash episode?
Really? Again?
Good question.
Every intro!
Sugar Mac, I can't help it. Who is the writer this week?
Even
is
though
those
Rainbow Dash and
faces?
Rarity enjoy doing different things, there are plenty of reasons why they're friends. Like what?
Like what?
We've always been friends. Always?
Nah.
Chiaya! Woohoo!
Always, but
This is
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
by, written by
This is gonna-
Giandaro.
and
This
we
is
know
gonna be
we're
good, I hope so. Oh, nice eyes.
Oh
is
dear.
that it?
Yes. No.
There was that time during the Cloudsdale Best Young Flyer competition.
Oh, call back!
We saved Rarity's life. Yes.
And
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
once proved Rainbow
Call
Dash's
back.
innocence to
Yeah.
her beloved Wonderballs when she was being framed for a mysterious incident.
Well, yeah,
Ah.
okay.
Another call
What
back.
else?
How many callbacks do you do for one episode?
Look, it may seem like Rarity and Rainbow Dash don't have that much in common when you try to put it into words.
Just
but
like
Opposites are what make a
sometimes
friendship
friendships
unique.
can't be explained. You just have to see them in action to understand.
Oh, be careful what you say
God.
there, Starlight. Be careful what you say about that.
See them.
Celestia.
See
What are you
them.
doing,
Go
sure?
about your day of fun as you normally would.
Oh, nice butts there.
Oh, yeah.
Game on!
Okay.
And we have football, yay.
Okay.
Rarity!
Ouch.
You were supposed to be holding your ball.
A nice big effort in your way.
Sorry, darling. Wearing this drab jersey gave me an idea.
Wait, that's a
for
Channel
ball
Island.
inspired
Oh
by the
my
fashion
God.
wear that would allow for maximum flexibility and style.
Oh,
But
come
I'm
on,
ready
really?
now.
Good, because this time I'm gonna try something new and super intense.
Oh boy.
Ship.
Oh, it's Fray burning
Oh,
Whoa!
whoa.
Done it again.
Rarity, are you even paying attention?
What? Oh, I mean, of
No.
course. I held my bucket and everything.
But you have to catch the ball.
Really?
The Sonic
Well,
Rain
that
Boom
sounds dangerous.
ball.
Forget it. She's never gonna understand the point of this game.
Football time is over.
It's the Appalachian team.
Finally. See? They did something Rainbow Dash likes, so now it's time for something Rarity likes.
Oh boy.
No, no.
Oh!
Please no G3 callbacks.
Genuinely not sure. Are they too
Oh,
in
boop.
style?
Very glittery.
Isn't that what you want them to be? Well, yes,
Pizzazz.
but they should be
Very
ahead of the
glittery.
curve. They're
Chip.
in fashion
Glitter.
right now.
Chip.
They're practically already out. That doesn't make any sense. Perhaps I should get the stilettos instead. What do you think? Unless you like
my
tripping
hand.
with
Match your
every step, heels on a horse are pretty useless.
Oh, horse noise.
Oh,
They are
horse
perfect in
noise.
a multitude of situations. Formal functions, afternoon teas, evening teas, high tea, tea by the sea, royal chili.
Oh, your secret.
Yeah.
Your secret
The
audio.
shimmery.
Oh god, it's got glittery hooks.
Are we done yet?
And glitter attaches to everything. Proven point. Or proven.
Oh,
Boring.
just like, you always say that.
Why? This is far too boring for me.
Showcasing an aspect of friendship called banter, the playful and friendly exchange of remarks. It's all in good fun.
Okay. Oh, callback,
Wait.
I think.
Yeah, that's a callback
We can
to
see-
two
Ah, she's
episodes.
wearing an apple bloom's bow. Oh, okay.
Treasure hunting.
Why is she wearing boots?
Oh, we can see.
Because she
book
can.
cards.
She's Rarity. She's even got apple bloom's bow.
That didn't take long. Now they're having a great time together.
Oh dear.
What do you think? This
So how can she identify the gems when she's wearing the hat?
Cool. Now what would be even cooler
Eyes?
is if we could find a treasure chamber or something.
Huh?
Now, if I were a secret
She uses a horn
where would I
to
be?
fire upon the
Where's Mom when you
gems.
need her? Uh-oh.
Rainbow Dash.
Good thing there's
Safety
heavy
That racket.
headgear.
Losing my
Yeah,
concentration.
it's dangerous down there.
Look, a lever.
Don't pull it. Don't pull it.
No.
Come help me,
No.
Rarity. Just a moment.
Just a moment. Okay, Delilah Barnsley.
What is that? Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay, they don't break that easily.
Where's my gems? Yeah, well, you
There's
ruined
plenty
my
more where that
treasure
came
hunt.
from.
Oh, this
Treasure
wasn't
hunt?
about treasure. It was about finding gemstones
From
from
your
I'm
Thank
getting
you.
episode 9 callbacks.
Who cares about clothes? We're supposed to be on an adventure
This
together.
is reminding me of something.
That is it. This
What's in my
Uh-oh.
drawer?
fun is officially over.
Look before you sleep.
Fine by me. Maybe I can spend some time.
Instead of arguing with Applejack, she's arguing with Rainbow Dash.
Surely you don't mean that. You're just having a little disagreement. Sometimes that happens between pals. But no matter what, they can always get past the problem and stay good friends. I don't think we can.
What?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Out of character.
Boring fashions.
Oh shit.
You don't even give my interests a chance. You have absolutely no respect for the finer things. No respect, I tell you. I guess we're just not friends anymore.
Oh.
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 Uh-oh.
That explains the title.
And
Yeah.
then there was the time Rainbow Dash called my Cloud Cell Couture boutique idea.
Oh, she's in a...
Imagine that! Just because I needed
With the
Twilight
ice cream.
to perform the butterfly wing spell on me whenever I wanted to deliver merchandise.
Oh.
And I told her 1,000 times.
Therapy?
because I don't even
Really?
want restrictive
Yeah.
heavy dresses.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Oh
of.
my god, what are they? A couple?
Not to mention the day I was wearing
Look at the glitter, it's everywhere.
They're in-
Rainbow Dash.
Oh, Mark, I know where they're in. Jeremy Kyle.
Glitter.
Oh, come on, really?
Hat was blocking every pony's view.
Or in America.
Enough!
Uh-oh.
Guidance
Oh.
counseling is for talking out your problems, not telling me everything that's
Okay,
ever happened in the history of
counseling.
Equestria.
Jerry,
I've
Jerry,
learned
Jerry.
sometimes talking isn't enough. You need to put yourselves in one another's shoes.
Oh no.
Oh, she's going back to
It's a real problem.
Oh.
Oh,
Saying is
Wow.
a way to help you to reconnect.
Yes. Okay.
Starlight, please don't. Please don't. What the hell?
You have no choice.
The library? And this helps us how?
Just listen.
You both love books. Rainbow Dash never stops talking
Kind
about
of.
daring do adventures, and you're a huge fan of Shadow Spade mysteries.
Rarity investigates.
The
Yeah.
perfect way for you two to reconnect
First time
as
I've heard about
friends
this.
is to read each other's favorite book. I'll read them too. Then we'll all discuss afterward. It'll be a good friends book club, okay? I'll bring snacks.
Oh, that's evil Starlight. Evil Starlight.
If you insist.
Great! We're all here. To start, why don't
Chip,
you share
Chip.
one thing you liked about each other's
Fire
books?
Bond.
Okay, I'll go first. I really enjoyed the part in Daring Do and the Razor of Dreams when Daring used a vicious crocodile as a raft, and then...
Please. What's so funny? Oh, sorry. It's just that I find those action sequences so ridiculously over the top.
Chip.
But they're real.
Chip!
That's Daring Do. Yes, but the book's descriptions just drag on. And what about all those silly, unpronounceable names? Dr. Whoosy, what's it, Caballero.
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 Just like it looks.
Owie shoulder.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, shit.
Chip!
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
Or we could go over some
Chip!
nice friendly
Double
talking
chip.
points.
Seriously? Don't
Can we
even
just
get
serve her
me
talk,
started
please?
on those clothing descriptions in Shadow Space. But
Oh gosh.
Love it. Okay, now, Rainbow.
The outfit descriptions are an integral part of the plot of the Cult in Crimson, a Shadow Spade mystery.
Oh.
You see, if you didn't know that Sir Fluffy
Oh,
Radish
crap.
Field wears only silk double-breasted waistcoats, you'd never deduce that she, in fact, was a culprit.
Why was there a lightning bolt in
He
there?
was?
Is it Harry Potter reference?
You didn't even read it!
I can see I'm gonna need reinforcements.
It's so boring it put me to sleep.
Yep. All
Yeah.
reinforcements.
Be bothered to read the thing I
Oh god.
read.
Chip,
It illustrates the point that we have
Chip,
nothing
chip,
in
chip,
common
chip.
anymore.
Shippers are going crazy right now.
This is a shipping overload.
From now on, I'm only hanging out with ponies who get me.
Oh.
Your
Hold
drama
on.
can wait. Twilight needs help now.
Oh.
Here comes the setup.
Any luck?
No, it's gone.
What's gone?
What's gone? The amulet.
That's what I said, Rainbow.
One of the magical items you've been keeping for Princess Celestia? That
What?
amulet can reverse the tides and summon tsunamis. If it falls into the wrong hooves, Equestria will be in grave danger.
Okay.
Don't worry,
Huh?
Twilight. I know tons about searching for
Oh,
lost
nice
treasure.
ice rainbow.
And if I follow the culprit's clues, I'm certain I can find who took your amulet.
You're supposed to be a tomboy.
Thank you. I'll feel so much better knowing you two are looking for it. Together.
While
We got
work
this
on a locating spell, here's the
together.
perfect
Oh, come
solution.
on, seriously?
Oh, Rarity
There
investigates.
appeared to be
Call
no
back.
signs of damage to the surrounding
Oh.
objects.
2 episodes in a row.
The
That's,
enough to leave in a hurry.
King Grota's crown.
Where
Glitter.
is she? Your boots are leaving sparkles all over the floor.
Must be Twilight.
Sparkle, sparkle,
What
sparkle.
colour?
Really?
My boots. Mine are magenta. Not blue.
Yep.
See?
Oh.
Put it all over Rainbow so she can be Sparkle Dash.
Really?
Okay, there's a trail.
Turns out these boots were not made for trotting, as advertised.
No.
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 False
Where are you
advertisement.
going?
Hasbro's very
We're
famous for that.
working together. Don't you see?
We
The
are.
amulet of Aurora is made out of azurantium.
Huh?
Azurantium?
You know,
Azurantium?
the same metal that the Amulet of Atonement from Daring Do Book 4 is made from.
No.
It always like sparkles.
She didn't read the
wherever
book,
it
did she?
goes, Just like
No.
this.
Oh, just like
It's
Rainbow
from the
didn't
book
read
you just
Rarity's
read.
investigation book.
She didn't read it.
That
She didn't read it.
Yes, the one I just read.
Rarity. You got some explaining to do.
Seriously?
Stop
After giving
explaining.
me all that grief?
And
Yeah.
good apple bloom
Yes.
right there.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
As soon as we find this amulet, we are done with each other.
Are you two a couple? Seriously?
Yep. Yep.
Let's just look before you sleep. Only this
That's what
time
I
it's
said. I said
Rarity
that.
and Rainbow. Yeah.
Applejack. Applejack.
Slow down! You're flying past important clues. Look, it's a print.
Traps.
Definitely not a hoof. Are those claw marks?
A bear.
Who
A bear.
cares? I found a bigger clue.
Oh, there's the bug.
What in the...
I
hope you don't expect me to wade through that.
Fly over it.
How deep is it?
Nah, it's too deep. We'll get stuck.
You
Smart
can't
move.
carry her, you
What
know.
daring do book did you get that from?
Actually, I learned it at Scootaloo's Philly Guides camp.
At least you can fly across.
Carrier.
You can carry her?
Oh jeez.
Nope. If one of those geysers burns off my wing feathers, I'll be out of the Wonderbolts for weeks.
Oh dear.
I could try and slingshot my way through, but I need 2 perfectly placed trees, some stretch
okay.
rope, and a pin
Making a
helmet.
bridge, isn't she?
Too
bridge
bad we
too
can't
far.
do what Daring Do did in book 4 and find a crocodile for a raft. Ta-da!
They built a ship.
A sleigh.
They
like
built a
sleigh.
ship.
That is awesome!
Oh my god, shipping overload.
Right, I guess.
Shipping
They made a
overload.
ship
We're
in
gonna
a shipping
blow.
episode.
Exterminate.
How can I
Ship!
Technically, that's a boat. That's a boat, not a ship.
Nothing about me yet.
I don't care.
A raft.
Hovercraft.
Rainbow Dash is now a boat engine. Or ship engine.
It's
The
gone!
hovercraft.
How are we supposed to find the Amulet of Aurora now?
Follow the clues.
Oh, what? What the?
What in the
Okay, that is one weird throw.
Oh dear.
Who the heck are you?
Sorry, what
The
did you
hell is this?
Some weird creature.
Too
I think
loud.
it's a gopher grin. They have really sensitive ears. Did you happen to see any creature with a sparkly thingy go this way?
Oh, I bet that smells.
Bad at hygiene.
Yeah,
That thought.
yeah, that smells.
His breath smells so bad I can't think. But we can't hear
That's
him
like the
back here.
Timberwolves, but yeah.
Now what?
Oh, you're a dog now, are
Why
you?
does this remind
Rarity?
me of Dora the Explorer?
I think I have the perfect solution. An old unicorn beauty trick. That is, if you can somehow procure us a tiny bit of cloud.
Now that
Chip.
did.
Work together. Oh. Hey then.
Like it was that easy.
The dice. Oh, it's toothpaste.
It's Minuet.
It's
Excuse
Yeah.
me, kind sir. I have a special treat for you in exchange for your information.
Is it like a breath mint?
It's minuet. That's what it is.
It is a magical unicorn
It's from her
gem
butt. Oh no.
called effervescence.
Really?
Very Sorry.
Or it could be from a
Joke.
coat.
Rabid.
Minty.
Minty.
Fancy.
Now, which way did the sparkly thing go?
There.
Why didn't you just follow the trail?
Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, fly up there and get
Oh, you
that.
can't carry her, you know that.
We're
Rainbow.
doing this.
Well, those eyes.
Yes. See? Carry. Yay.
Yeah.
Ship.
Oh shit.
Where are we now?
Sorry, but I wasn't.
And there's a
leaving you
school
behind in
friendship
that
sign.
swamp.
The school friendship sign.
Thank you.
That's school friendship sign.
Well, like cutie mark. How are they going to get inside?
Knock, knock.
Unlocking this thing.
Who's there?
is in these inscriptions.
Something can say gotcha.
Or perhaps
That's
the
Lord of the
key
Rings
is right
referencing.
here.
The key to the mind.
What?
I couldn't decide between the boots and the stilettos, so I got both.
What? Okay.
Oh, lockpick.
High heels can do that?
And you call them useless.
And,
I shouldn't have said
clothespins.
that, or made fun of the other stuff
Bobby
you like to
pins.
do. Some of it's actually sort of neat.
I owe you an apology, too. Buckball may not be my thing, but it's something you enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're very good at it. I never should have treated your interests like they were worth less than mine.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
does this mean we're still
Of course. Chip!
Very much like
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think we tried a three-way tie there. What the?
Back into the
Tunnel
school.
leads to the
Go.
secret passage. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sparky Wakey.
Wakey wakey.
You stole the amulet of Aurora? Not exactly.
And not exactly.
This was a setup to make us
It's a
get
test.
along. Sorry to interfere, but you both
Really needed it.
Yeah.
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 It did.
So, even though you don't like any of the same stuff,
Oh, stop being
you are
Sugar Bell
friends
now.
again?
Always. I think we just needed a teensy reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't have to love the exact same things to have
Exactly.
fun together. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine if we did.
Oh, but that's what you said in Equal Town,
When we
right?
give each other a chance to
Yeah,
share the different
exactly.
things we enjoy, it can be surprisingly wonderful. Oh, too bad we wasted our day of fun.
Yeah.
We still have a little time left. You wanna go hit the shops? I could actually
Chip!
picking up some new
Oh,
football here.
G3 Dashy.
Yeah.
Chip!
That's a
Only
horse
if you have to
fight.
choose
Oh my
some buckle
God.
and attire, so I can cheer for my favorite player at the drop of a fabulous hat.
Yeah. Let's go already.
Wow.
Absolutely no
Oh.
Chip!
See,
Chip.
good friends always work through their differences.
Even if it takes a
Nice
little.
eyes, Starlight.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll go first.
Oh no, I think I'll go first. I'll go first on this one.
I can barely hear you.
I'll go first.
Okay. Oh my god, Discord, shut up.
Okay, that was My Little Pony Season 8, Episode 17, and you've heard what you think of this episode.
Well, GM Barrow, you have totally outdone yourself. Really. Oh, you just never seem to amaze me. You know, from the one that Pinkie Pie knows, and
The only one where Pinkie knows. The one where Pinkie knows.
yeah, and I think there was another one that she made, but I can't remember it from the top of my head. But
She made a lot in season 7. I think that was the 8th
This-
season where she had a lot.
this episode, what a shipping overload! It was like we were going to burst or something.
I'm so
They
fucking
built a ship in the ship episode,
With,
did.
with a bit of a hovercraft as well.
technically. Oh gosh, dang it.
Dang it. There were some callbacks.
Oh,
Right.
Thomas.
Yeah. You can't
What?
hear me.
That is the callback.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What's before you sleep?
Look before you sleep.
Apple Bloom.
Seriously?
Yeah. Rarity wearing Apple Bloom's bow. Equal Town a bit there, you know, when they said with friendship opinions and all that. You don't have to like the same things because if you did like the same things, it'd be so boring.
Exactly.
There was King Gruto's crown on the treasure chest as well.
Is that a clue? For
I don't
things?
know. But I think it's just.
Where are you?
Oh, seriously?
Jinkies.
Zoinks?
Zoinks.
I think it was just a cameo.
Sorry, Apple Bloom. Cure.
To Apple Bloom.
Seriously?
That was just a cameo with the Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. I think that was the one that no. I think that was Amy Keaton Rogers who wrote that.
Thank you, Amy.
We miss you, Amy. We really do. We really miss you, Amy.
Not Amy New.
It's too.
Seriously?
Well, it would be nice if she made a cameo in the My Little Pony episodes, but yeah. Maybe she could marry Big Mac and Sugar Bell. Who knows? Nobody knows. But
At that green
very, very brilliant episode. And I was thinking, should I, shouldn't I? But Golden Applejack. It's a Golden Applejack for me.
Cue
The Golden Applejack. I'll just give it a 10 because it was enjoyable, it was funny, it was shipping overload. GM Barrow has really, really done a fantastic job, and she still is as as the series writer. Yeah, not just the author anymore, but yeah, that was a brilliant episode to watch. So your turn, Sparrow. They're comparing books, you know, because of the Daring Do book and the Rarity Investigates book.
Yeah.
It's kind of her background as an author. She's kind of basing that fact on the episode.
Yeah. I know, the writer of the show is putting her own backstory for stuff she's
On
wrote.
the TV series! Yay!
Yeah.
That's how I became a writer on the show, because I was an author back in the day.
And I wrote Daring Do books.
And I have Twilight to thank for that, with the Crystal Heart spell. Yay!
Okay.
Excellent. Yay. Well done, GM. Well done, GM. And it was a very, very huge honour and pleasure to meet you in 2014 in Buck. Or would that mean Applejack's Buck?
Seriously? You Apple Bloom!
You Apple Bloom!
Seriously?
Oh, that's clever. That's good. I like that. It's too bad though that Rarity didn't throw the sequence on Rainbow Dash. Then she could have been Sparkle Dash.
Seriously? You Apple Bloom!
Seriously?
I'm killing your answer. Sparkle Dash. Woo! Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was Look Before You Sleep. But instead of arguing with Applejack, she argued with Rainbow.
This is basically non-compete clause done correct, except for two different ponies. Two that have opposite personalities. Well, so did Rainbow Dash and Applejack. They're just competitive. But the thing with this one is it was done absolutely right on all parts. Like, there is some things about it that I don't care for, but in the beginning, I don't know, Dash and Rarity just don't seem in character. Like, I don't think they would, judge each other so harshly so quickly. How many seasons ago was that? But it reminded me of a lot of season 5 with Starlight thinking that having differences makes a friendship not, possible, when differences are what make a friendship unique. Yeah. But this one, it kind of bugged me a little bit. It's a perfect representation of friendship. Like, if you get in a debacle with your friend, talk it out. Don't just jump the gun. Like, it does it very good. Like, by putting them into a situation where they have to work together, they figure out, they were wrong, and they just jumped too much, judged each other too harshly. This is realistic, though, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt on that one. So GM Barrow did that very cleverly, but this was like GM Barrow saw the freaking script and non-compete clause, and she's like, I'm gonna write a better version of this.
Oh yeah.
So thank you, GM.
Thank you, GM.
Jillian.
Thank you, Jillian. Yeah,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Jillian.
But again, the biggest nitpick I have with this is the season it's in. It just doesn't seem season 8 worthy. Like, maybe season 5 or season 4 would be more fitting. But altogether, I will give it a Golden Applejack just because of the fact, 1, it's better than non-compete clause by a mile. 2, it actually taught these two to work together and be friends. 3, it ends with the lesson being addressed and learned rather than just being a freaking, episode where people are bickering at each other over and over again. Yeah. I mean, seriously, non-compete clause was the worst.
Don't forget
was this one of the best? they put a ship in a freaking shipping episode. I'm like, they're building a fucking boat. It's a ship.
And a hovercraft at the same time.
Being overdrive.
Boom!
Yeah, Rainbow Dash's best boat motor.
Well, we did say...
She was a hovercraft.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But we did say she put her own references in.
Yeah, she put her own origin on the actual episode because she started off as an author, and that explains why the argument between the Daring Do book and the Rarity Investigates book. She's kind of explaining her origin from
Makes sense.
Yeah.
When she was an author to becoming a TV writer on the show.
But this one was definitely way better than non-compete clause. This was non-compete clause done absolutely correct.
Oh yes.
Like there's a few things about this episode I really don't. I just didn't like the beginning where they were judging each other so harshly. You think I would have learned this by now, but in the end, it works. That's the thing. Secrets and Pies. In the end, it didn't work. Non-compete clause. It didn't work in the end. A matter of principles. It didn't work. Starlight should not have been apologizing. It should have been freaking Discord.
Discord should have done it. Yeah. And
So,
what I was
yeah,
saying to Mark, what I was saying to Mark as well was that it was too bad that Rarity didn't sparkle the sequence on Rainbow Dash. Then she would have been Sparkle Dash.
Oh God.
So.
But I'm so glad that Starlight didn't pull a Royal Promise. I'm like, no, don't change their personalities. Then we'll have G3 Rainbow Dash.
What was
simply dashing?
What was the creature? What was the creature though?
It was just
Rainbow Dash actually said what it was. It had a very weird name.
Right.
But it's a talking toad. It kind of reminded me of the My Little Pony movie a little bit. Speak of the Devil, I actually watched that before watching this. It reminded me of the anthropomorphic fish people in the actual movie in Clutchtown. It reminded me a lot of that. But this episode was just non-compete clause done correctly. So props to GM Barrel for actually making a much better version of that episode, and thank you for making something that's actually worth watching.
It's 20% cooler.
Seriously? But I got, again, Scooby-Doo references, a lot of Daring Do referencing, like a lot of like Indiana Jones, Clue, and I will agree with Rarity on the thing with the names in the actual Daring Do books being pretty ridiculous to freaking pronounce.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Alizodal, Caballeron.
And also hard to spell as well. Arizona.
Yeah, very hard. That's why I don't plan on making any Daring Do picks anytime soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a very good episode. It was actually a very good representation of friendship. If you get into a fight with someone over your differences, okay, understandable. You both have your differences, but that's what makes a friendship unique. That's what makes your friendship worthwhile. By learning the differences of each other, and using and just learning about that person, that makes friendships even more likely to last.
Yeah.
All in all, I'm gonna get this one probably an 8 because I didn't like the beginning how they were satiring each other over and over again. Like that just didn't seem realistic. So that's really the down point of the episode. But everything else was just enjoyable. So Mark, your turn.
I was surprised I didn't see a Barrow for GM Barrow.
Are you kidding me right now?
Q Apple Bloom.
Seriously?
Really, Mark? Do you really have to say it?
Or how about her pony self, Daring Do?
Oh yeah.
If she would have made a cameo appearance.
Ish.
We need to see her again.
What if Rainbow changed into Daring Do? Then she would have been a changeling.
I don't know. We're getting some referencing that for episodes yet to come.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Another thing I will add with GM Barrow is she actually brought some new things in there, like the frog, and many other things that were just pretty cool. but that's what she's good at writing. She is kind of, sort of a character in the show who's an author, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
So originality.
And it's confirmed that the school is like Hogwarts because of the secret passages.
I would call that the room of requirements, because the room of requirements shows up and it can transport to anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah.
We saw it.
Yeah. Literally anywhere.
It went from Hogsmeade to Hogwarts, I believe. I know it started somewhere where Harry arrived in the 7th, part 2, flip. And Neville transported them to Hogwarts, where he shows up and basically gets Snape out of the way.
Yeah, that will be
Definitely Hell's part 2.
His pub.
So probably Hogsmeade.
Yeah, that was through the portrait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was the most wanted, and he just couldn't afford to be seen. Otherwise, he was probably dead.
Dead.
So, anyways, keep going.
But you say this episode doesn't fit for season 8.
It doesn't. I just don't think it fits, because I think we've already established these 6 are friends for life. So for them to just suddenly say, "I'm not your friend anymore," that just to me doesn't seem season 8 worthy. Maybe season 4 or 5, that would have made sense.
We're not flawless.
Have you done the reaction?
Well, makes sense.
Yeah.
We're not flawless, we're work in progress.
Yeah.
Have you finished?
So, in a way, how they said that to each other, that was kind of childish.
Yeah, but it's realistic. Like, it's realistic because I've gotten in fights with very close friends of mine, but we made up eventually. Like, last time I remember I snapped at a friend was on the bus, and I was on the way home, and I basically told him to... Oops, sorry, Mark. Sorry. But we lived and we learned.
Thing about Rarity, there was a sequence of her defense with a sequence.
Really?
Repeat?
The secret of her...
Think about Rarity. There was a sequence of the sequence in the
sequence of the sequence of the
sequence.
Yeah.
Falling off. That's a bad joke. Sorry.
I don't get it.
Anywho.
No, there's the purple sequence that kept on falling off.
It was actually turquoise blue.
Yeah, but it looked like it's shiny. Give yourself a shiny.
Shiny. Anywho, we're getting off track here.
Yeah.
Do you give it the golden Applejack mark?
Yeah, I'll rank it a 9.
A 9.
Not 3 9s. 9.
So it's the golden Applejack.
Yes, the golden Applejack.
Yeah, but I gave it a 10.
Seriously?
You go.
I gave it an 8.
Yeah.
So 10, 9, 8.
Yeah. At least it wasn't 7, 8, 9.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, what?
Last off.
Kaboom!
4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Sorry. No, it was a choir exercise that we used to get ready.
Not technically the best episode of season 8.
No, definitely not.
I just found it enjoyable. I loved it. It was I just felt like Pinkie Pie watching it. Honestly, could Pinkie Pie be GM Barrow's favorite pony? Who knows?
Well, she's right above you.
Yeah.
Like, she's right above you. She's holding on to your little window.
Pinkie, I don't have icing on my hand.
Anyways, continue.
I thought this was a good episode, but not technically the best episode of season 8.
Well, we're going to say this in all episodes now.
My personal best still is Surf and or Turf.
That's
basically my favorite so far.
That was quite a while back.
That was a while back.
Episode 5?
Yeah, it's quite a while back, isn't it?
It was the TMC episode.
Episode 6 it was.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah. What is next week's episode? Episode 18.
Next week's episode is Yakety Sax.
I've heard nothing but bad things about this episode too.
And I have a feeling
that
Prince.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Sorry, Bloom punished me.
Prince Rutherford is gonna make a return, and he's just gonna ruin everything.
Supposedly, the acts are really not even a big part of the episode. It's mostly a Pinkie Pie episode.
Yeah, but which the acts completely ruined because they're not amused by anything.
Like I think Yakety Sax is more just a reference to the song Yakety Yak.
Yakety yak 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 yak.
Also, another thing to point out about the episode is there was a lot of horse noises in this.
There was a horse noise from Rarity, yeah.
There was 2.
Because they are horses.
There's 2. Oh god. Oh, which way is it that's the offensive sign in the UK? I know one way is offensive while the other is not.
It's the other way around, yeah.
Just the other way around.
Oh, okay, so I'm not offending anybody. Cool.
No, this right's the right way. This way.
No offense.
This way. This way is the right way, but
not this way. That way. Peace.
Don't. Yeah.
I thought this was.
Yeah, but it's like.
Gosh dang it! Sorry, Mark.
It's another way of saying it.
You're gonna hear the lots of right.
What's the show next?
Have you got anything to add before we close off?
Yeah, thank you, GM Barrel, for making a better non-compete clause.
And
a much better.
Yakko, are you going to make an appearance next
original.
week?
Yeah, there was a clause in the contract in the episode.
Apple Bloom, please. You know that's what's based off.
Yeah.
I think
a non-compete clause is an actual thing in work fields where you cannot compete with the other.
I think there's going to be another Apple Bloom. Yakko, are you going to make an appearance in next week's episode?
Yakko, what?
Animaniacs. Hello.
Okay, with enough Apple Bloom, let's move on.
I paid for contracts, right? Yeah. Okay, that was My Little Midi Season 8, episode 17, the end of Fred, and we will see you next week. Oh.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Simply dashing.
Oh no. Apple Bloom, carry us out, please.
Seriously? The Amulet of Aurora.
One of the magical items you've been keeping for Princess Celestia?
That amulet can reverse the tides and summon tsunamis.